Hi, I'm Eric Williams, the writer and director of Unforgettable, a documentary about my brother Brad Williams, who is only the second person ever studied for what's known as highly superior autobiographical memory. What that basically means is that he can remember in amazing detail the events of the individual days of his life. For the movie, I not only followed Brad as he was being studied by doctors from the University of California, Irvine, but also as he became sort of an unlikely celebrity, being invited on various TV shows to talk about and demonstrate his memory abilities. You might have seen him on shows like 60 Minutes, Good Morning America, Live with Regis and Kelly, Jimmy Kimmel Live. He's been on CNN, NBC, all over the place. We've had many terrific screenings of Unforgettable at film festivals, and I'm pleased to report that people have found the movie funny and entertaining, not just some dry science documentary. So we're basically talking about a finished film here, which up until now has been self-financed. What we're coming to Kickstarter for is for a little extra funding to bring us to completion. For one thing, the movie features a lot of clips of Brad on these various TV shows, and we got those cleared for film festival use. Now we need to make sure we got them locked in for TV, DVD, streaming, being implanted into your head on a chip, whatever technology comes in the future. There's also something called E&O insurance, which pretty much every movie needs. It's part of that sexy, financial, legal part of filmmaking that is really what drew me to filmmaking in the first place. But it is something that needs to be done. Here are some clips from Unforgettable to give you a feel for what the movie is like.
Robert Bazell told a group of us in the newsroom today that of all the stories he'd covered over all the years he's been here, this next one has to rank as one of the most fascinating.
Well, this morning we can meet a man who can remember every day of his life.
He remembers just about everything.
He's been called the human Google.
From La Crosse, Wisconsin,
please welcome Brad Williams.
I'm sure when people meet you all the time, they want to quiz you, and that's just a terrible inconvenience. So let's do it right now.
Sure. January 19th, 2004.
January 19th of 2004. Well, I think that was the Iowa caucuses, and especially the night that Howard Dean got a little carried away.
What celebrity marriage took place on Sunday, October 6th, 1991?
Liz Taylor's last marriage to Mr. Fortinsky.
First name?
Larry.
What's the first day you were ever in Georgia?
July 26, 1970.
So how does that work? Like just producing the date? Like that was my virgin experience ever seeing that happen. So like what's going on in there?
Zoom in closer as the clockwork in my ear starts going.
We want to know who he is and what about his brain. You're going to meet this astonishing man this morning.
Astonishing.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
I think memory is the single most fascinating subject there is, period. How can it possibly work?
So is this done you any good? This knowledge, all this stuff you're carrying around?
I mean, besides this fantastic experience.
Besides this is the sort of thing that happens to kids with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They want to go to Disney World.
How are you responding to all of this national and international attention?
It's strange. I wouldn't have expected this kind of attention for just being able to remember things. If you would have told me 2 years ago that I'd be on Jimmy Kimmel's show, I'd say, why?
And Mom, what did you do that gave Brad this memory?
I did nothing. I just had him.
If that piques your interest, you can find out more about the film and see more clips from the movie, including outtakes, at our website, which is www.unforgettable.doc, that's Unforgettable DOC for documentary.com. And check out our Kickstarter webpage to find out what premiums we're offering for various levels of donation. I'm really proud of Unforgettable, and I'm hoping that with your help, we can get it seen by a much wider audience. Give us a hand, and we'll never forget you. At least Brad won't.